YouTube, what is going on? Hope you're doing well. Chances are, if you clicked on this video, you're watching this video, you're an online fitness coach, and you're probably stuck around the $3,000 to $8,000 per month mark. You're stuck in that swamp, and it definitely can be stressful because right now you're having inconsistent revenue months. Some months you're feasting. Other months you might be in a famine, or it's just inconsistent all around, and you have inconsistent leads and sales calls. On sales calls, you're hearing, I have to think about it, or I just have to wait on this. I have to check my budget. I have to talk to my spouse, or Santa, or the tooth fairy, whatever it is. And let's be honest, if you're really working hard at this, you're probably in the DMs all day. And let's be real, you didn't sign up to be an appointment setter all day, right? You signed up to be a coach because you love helping people, right? You transformed your own life. You want to help other people do it, but now you're seeing inconsistent revenue. You're working like a 20K per month coach, but getting paid like a 5K per month coach, probably maybe even lower sometimes, right? And it's just really inconsistent. It's stressful. It's not fun. And it's a hard time. All right. It's very frustrating. And I was there 100%. I was there stuck between $3,000 to $8,000 per month. And it was stressful because some months pretty good. Other months inconsistent. I was like, how am I hitting 8K one month? And then the next month is 1K, right? I'm living in my DMs, right? I'm chasing down clients, right? Sales calls, they're pretty inconsistent. Lead flow is inconsistent. I didn't know what I was doing wrong. Well, I was using this old way of doing things I'm going to show you right now. And then I'm going to get into the new way, which helped me get from 3K per month to $30,000 per month with our online fitness business. Now that same offer is doing those numbers and it's fully delegated. I don't do anything. I'm completely hands off. I maybe spend 15 to 30 minutes per week fixing some things with the online fitness business, and it's still crushing, and I don't do really anything because I focus full-time on business coaching, helping my clients get to $10,000 to $20,000 per month with their online fitness business. So I'm going to go over what doesn't work, what maybe worked in 2017, 2018, 2019, and now what works today as we're heading into 2026. And even if you're watching this a little bit later, chances are it still works 100%, or else I'll probably take this down because times change. Who knows? But let's give this a watch. All right. So, and make sure, let's be honest, like make sure we're paying attention here. Make sure we actually watch through the whole video. I'm not going to keep it super, super long, but like if you're not even going to watch this whole thing, just going to be real, shouldn't even be coaching because I'm going to give away all the sauce. If you really want to get better, you should stay the whole time. All right. So this is the old way of doing things. We post some free content. We're putting out some reels, Instagram, maybe TikTok, Facebook, like whatever the platforms you're using. You hop in the DMs, you try to engage, and then we try to get on a sales call. This does not work anymore. What happens here? People ghost in the DMs. You get to the call, they ghost the call link. You hop on the call, maybe you get so lucky you hop on the call, right? And then you hear every objection under the sun. They were super excited before you drop the price. Then you drop the price, all hell breaks loose. Their cat is sick. They have to talk to 19 million people before they make this decision. They are stuck. They have jury duty next week, so they have to put this up. Like, you're going to fucking hear everything if you keep using this new method. It's very stressful. So let's get into the new way of doing things, and we'll teach about how and why this works. All right, so now we still start with content, right? Free content, social media platforms, making sure that you're getting out your own story, social proof, and also problem-solving content, just like free, right? That we're putting that content out there. And then instead of instead of hopping right into the DMs, we actually want to provide a micro magnet. And so what you can actually do is have your free content, short form, have the call to actions be towards a specific micro magnet. What is a micro magnet? Basically, it is a short form version of a lead magnet. Because lead magnets, again, they're kind of just like on the back burner right now, right? We're heading into a new season of marketing. There's not a lot of people that just want to sit down and like do a, like long free course that's going to take them hours. People just want the result. People just want the outcome. People just want their problems solved as fast as they possibly can. We are in a world of instant gratification. You used to, I don't know how old you are watching this, but like we used to have to go to the movies or go to Blockbuster. If you haven't heard of that, you're young watching this. It's okay, but they're out of business. Like to actually watch a movie, it was a process. Now you click the TV, like they're streaming, you watch a movie in 10 seconds, right? Amazon, have whatever you want on your doorstep in a few hours, right? So same thing with results. People, right, especially with what you do, weight loss, fat loss, muscle building, okay? Like they want their results fast. We know that. All right, so how do we do that? We're going to have our content lead into coaches, okay? A free micro magnet. And what this is going to do, you could see here, it's going to solve their first 1 to 2 problems. Okay, so if someone has to lose 30 pounds, we're going to help them lose the first 2. That's the first problem. We're going to help them show up to the gym for the first time. We're going to help them pick out ingredients in the grocery store that are a bit healthy. Those are their first few problems. We're going to solve that for free. Okay? Why we do this is because if you are solving your audiences, especially your ideal avatar, your ICP, okay? Your ideal client profile for free, their first couple problems, when they run into more problems, which they will, always on a fitness journey, you have plateaus, they're going to come to you. Okay? How can we solve their first few problems? Guys, like the PDFs, stop. Like have this fat loss PDF. They can find that stuff in other places. Best ways, first is a free challenge, right? A lot of my clients run free 5-day challenges. And what this will do for the clients is more energy. They're consistent with working out, right? They're consistent throughout the challenge with nutrition, and they want more. They're craving more. 5 days, we both know, right? As coaches, it's not going to do too much for a fitness journey, right? But it can at least get them jump started. So that's personally, I wasn't going to talk about it, but now I'm using the word jump start. That's how my online fitness business is fully automated right now. What our staff runs is we post free content, okay? And then we funnel everyone into a free jump starter, which is a free challenge. Okay, we jumpstart their journey, and then we basically get them into our paid program. Okay, autopilot, we just have that going. So you could do a free challenge. You could also do a masterclass. Give 30 to 60 minutes of value. All right, you could talk about their problems, their pains, right? Basically, your own story, show social proof, even have a call to action at the end. Masterclasses and webinars are very effective, especially nowadays, because you're live, you're right there, you get to see them, the hand motions, you see the energy. It builds a lot of rapport, and it makes them hot right there on the call. Okay? You could have a masterclass that leads into a call. Okay? It could be a 15-minute YouTube training that you make, right? Helping them out. This is what you get at the grocery store. The 5-step process to lose your next 20 pounds and get them going, get them in that motivation, get them in that like, I want to do something now about this state. All right? And also with videos like that, make sure you're shifting their beliefs. When you have, it's sometimes tough in short form to fully shift someone's beliefs because you only have a little bit with short form, right? But with long form, if the video is 10, 15, 20 minutes, you can have a good time kind of shedding down their limiting beliefs of your niche. For example, right? If your niche wants to lose 30 pounds, well, what are the misconceptions, the beliefs they have that are just not true? They have to cut carbs. They have to eat 800 calories per day, and that's it. They have to restrict themselves. They can't have a glass of wine anymore. They have to cut out all their favorite food. That's not true. And you could go over that in your long form content. Helps them out. Okay. So hope it's making sense. And then the last thing will be like a checklist. Keep it very simple, right? Here is your, enter grocery store, all right, Costco checklist, weekly checklist. And you give them a grocery list, check it off, boom. Okay. Now, in that micro magnet, it would be good to lead people to the next step, whether it is a keyword to get into your DMs, whether there is a call link at the end of a YouTube training, at the end of a masterclass, right? At the end of a free challenge, you could have a conversation to get on a sales call, right? Or at the end of a checklist to redirect them to either your DMs or booking a call. And then we get on the sales call and close them. All right. Now you could see the first method, the old way, was missing the micromagnet, and your leads are just not warm enough. They don't really trust you as much. They don't really, let's be honest, like you as much and know you as much because you just didn't really do much for them. But if you solve their first few problems for free, they're going to trust you a lot more. They're going to like you a lot more. They're going to know you can help a lot more because you did it. And when they run into problems 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 20, they're going to be like, I'm just going to pay this coach because they know what they're doing. All right. So let's use this new way. So coaches, you can collect a lot more sales, help a lot more people. This is the way in terms of lead generation you can get to $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 per month. Now, if you do want some one-on-one help actually mapping out a free challenge, masterclass, YouTube trainings, there's very specific structures we run our clients through with that, specific checklists, basically running through your lead generation systems. There is a link in the description of this video. You can book in a call. You and I can see if we're a good fit to maybe map some of these things out together to make sure you're actually seeing success with signing high-paying clients. If not, that is completely cool, but this is what we do with our clients. We really map out the best lead generation strategies. We put them on a marketing calendar to make sure that every single month they are having high revenue months and not some months 5 to 10K and then the other month is 1,500. I've been there. Don't want that to happen. That's what I help my clients with. So if you want some more one-on-one help to really get this going, you can book in the link in the description. If not, totally cool. You could use my YouTube for just like reference with a bunch of stuff that will help you out. And that is it. So make sure we are using this new lead generation strategy. It will help you so much. There are coaches that are going to watch this, be like, all right, that's cool. Do nothing about it. But I'm talking to the coaches. I'm talking to the coaches that are serious, that are like actually going to do something about this. So I'm talking to you. Implement if you want some one-on-one help. Link in the description. Appreciate you. Have the best day.